Abuse of Garda powers and abuse by the DPP is rampant in Ireland. On Tuesday, Linda Rogers is before the Circuit Court here in Dublin, appealing a case of a conviction she had in the District Court. Now, some of you may know Linda and a friend of hers, Paul Lennon, who have been active as news reporters for many years, and Paul did extensive reporting during the lockdown, going to all kinds of events, letting people have a first-hand view of what was taking place. Linda was very active as well, and in fact their activism continued. People may recall, we put the image in here, may recall the hunger strike protest outside of the GPO that went on for weeks and weeks and weeks, intense, to demand rights for the people. So this is the background to what became the prosecution that brought Linda now before the court. What happened was, Linda and her friend Paul attended Store Street Garda barracks on legitimate business, in fact, with the orders of a judge that Paul would collect his passport. But what transpired in the barracks was nothing less than entrapment. A number of Gardaí obviously recognised Linda and decided they would fix her up. The result was she was arrested, detained for 6 hours, despite requesting legal assistance and despite requesting medical assistance. It didn't happen. So 6 hours later, she was brought to the District Court, and this is where her saga began. She was convicted of not following the instructions of a member of An Garda Síochána and given a sentence in jail. Unreal. So she's appealed that. So I'm going to be there on Tuesday. The hearing is scheduled in the Circuit Court for Tuesday the 24th and Thursday the 26th. So I'm going to go up to express solidarity with Linda. Anybody else who wishes to do so, please be there and show your support. And hopefully justice will be done on this occasion. And people shouldn't have to go to these lengths in order to be treated fairly by our state, by An Garda Síochána. Like, Linda is a lady who had never been arrested before in her life, never convicted of anything, and to be treated in this manner, it amounts to an abuse of very expensive state resources, abuse by members of An Garda Síochána, further abuse by the DPP for allowing this process to go ahead. So we wish Linda well. We'll be there on Tuesday, and our intention is actually to do a more complete report on this issues, which is an issue of systemic failure in our justice system, crossing over on Garda Síochána, the prosecutors, the judges, the court services. There is a systemic problem of these resources being abused for political reasons and for personal vendettas. So, Shinahoging Anu, Gurmagav.